Today's video is brought to you by Squarespace, my go-to for building a website and online shop. Hello dear friends, welcome to the fourth and final video in this series detailing the process of my latest oil painting titled Crystalline. If you'd like to see several hours of real-time tutorials where I recorded voiceover as I was working, along with hundreds of hours of exclusive content and monthly art rewards, feel free to check out my Patreon at patreon.com/happydartist. To quickly recap, I first started with a charcoal transfer, then an ebouche underpainting where I roughly blocked in the major color groups. Then, during the primary pass, I decided to change the environment to turquoise. And finally, at the secondary pass, I am now adding in all the fun and satisfying little details that make the painting beautiful and stand out. This piece is for an upcoming group show at Arch Enemy Gallery in Philadelphia, where artists were asked to pick a color and create an artwork predominantly showcasing that color. Because I chose pink, I thought I might as well go all out and make it hot pink. I've been painting so many warm, neutral pieces lately, and though I have nothing against that, I thought it would be fun to try something different, maybe a more contemporary palette with colors that almost felt like they belonged in a digital painting. It was such a fun experience to combine these fresh, bright, modern colors with classical painting techniques. I especially loved playing with different textures for the environment and letting some of the warm beige underpainting show through the cooler aqua tones. I wanted to give her a tear that looks almost like it's made of crystals and pair it with some fun, glittery, iridescent makeup. As you can probably tell from the name of this piece, crystals are a main theme, but I wanted to try to convey the vibe of crystals without ever explicitly painting a literal crystal rock. So I was just inspired by the visual aesthetic of crystals. Their shimmeriness, their pastel iridescent colors, their sparkle, and I wanted to incorporate these traits throughout the piece to give the painting a general crystalline aesthetic. In addition to combining a contemporary color palette with traditional classical oil painting techniques, I also enjoyed juxtaposing two opposing themes, in this case, sorrow and joy. The color palette is bright, fun, and jovial, but the tear implies sadness. Same with the butterfly. It's a beautiful iridescent butterfly, but it has a tear in its wing. Perhaps they are kindred spirits, both appearing cheerful and beautiful on the outside, but the mood is gloomy and somewhat wounded on the inside. Within this state of duality, I think there can be lots of room for the viewer's imagination to wander when interpreting the piece. And that about wraps up today's video. Thank you all so much for patiently bearing with me through this 4-part series. If you're in the Philadelphia area and want to see this painting in person, it'll be on display as part of the Spectrum Art Show at Arch Enemy Arts from August 23rd to September 15th. I'll also leave the show information in the video description. And if you'd like to adopt fine art prints of this piece, I will have them listed in my shop at happyd-artist.com. Thank you all so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye! And of course, you guessed it, my eternal never-ending sale is still going on in my shop, so if you'd like 20% off your order of prints and originals, just enter the code HOLIDAY at happyd-artist.com. And if you're interested in learning more about how to paint and draw, I have lots of art educational content on my Patreon page, including exclusive video tutorials, step-by-step photo tutorials, live streams, podcasts, and even surprise art gift boxes. All available at patreon.com/happydartist. I'd love to have you join my Patreon family. A big thank you to Squarespace for sponsoring this video and supporting the art community. Squarespace is the best platform to create a professional website and online shop. Their beautifully designed templates are easy to use for beginners and look great on both desktop and mobile. I've sold my art through Squarespace for almost 10 years, and I can attest to the quality of their online commerce features, whether you want to sell digital or physical items. They also provide useful analytics that help you make the most of your online business. Head to squarespace.com for a free trial, and when you're ready to launch, go to squarespace.com/happydartist to save 10% off your first purchase of a website or domain. Also, if you want to check out more artworks, works in progress, and just random daily artist adventures, feel free to check out my Instagram, and you can follow me at the handle @happydartist.